Rita,
Hi.
Peter,
Hi.
Rita.
Actually,
Yeah, what's everybody drinking? Reed, can I fill you up there?
Oh, I'll have another Dewar's, thanks.
Nothing, no thanks.
Yeah, relax. I've got it. 1 Dewar's, 1 beer. Coming up.
How do you know the Sokals?
Oh, I don't. I mean, except from the hall.
Oh, your neighbor.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep.
Why
I
not?
haven't slept since I was
How long have you
14.
lived here? Did you just say you haven't slept since you were 14?
Pretty much.
Well, you look great.
Thank you.
Considering. Rita what?
Boyle?
Peter Hoskins.
Hoskins.
As in Hoskins disease?
Oh, Hodgkins.
No, that was just a non-humorous flail.
What? I like your shirt.
1 Dewar's, madame. No beer, I'm sorry.
Mine's fine, thanks. Rita has insomnia.
Yeah, I'm gonna pee, okay? I'm sorry, forgive me.
So, what do you do when you're not sleeping?
Oh, I usually write in my journal, or... Oh, for a living, you mean? I'm a bartender.
Oh, where?
Yeah, at the Tin Market.
Oh, I know the place. One for Pete. I guess it's a good place for an insomniac to work. You work Saturdays?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it must make good money. Oh, well, so you hate it. Well, I'm sorry, I can't help that. What are your aspirations in that case?
I'm like a graphic designer.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I studied at Cornish.
This is good.
What do you do?
I take little tiny transparent photographs of scientific articles that are rolled on film, like microfilm, only smaller, and then I transfer them to digital. You'd like it, it's really interesting.
What are your aspirations in that case?
I should have some, shouldn't I? No, I don't have an answer, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So, why can't you sleep? Oh, you know what's good? I forget what it's called, it's an herb.
I tried it. I can't
Didn't
remember
work.
what it's called either. My memory is terrible.
Maybe that's why you can't sleep. You forget how tired you are. Well, if you ever need any help getting to sleep.
Oh.
Okay. Sorry. It was good talking to you.
You too.
Get some sleep.
I'll try.
Stood outside for a while, listening to the silence. Then I tried to figure out which window was hers, what her life must be like, why she couldn't sleep. Like that, the spell was cast. Hi!
Oh, hi.
Is this okay?
No, it's not. You can never come in here. What's new?
Since yesterday? Oh, let's see. So much has happened. You look great.
What do you drink?
Do you have Molson's?
Yeah.
Did you get any sleep?
Eventually. You?
Sleep? Oh, I never have any trouble. Let's see. I read The White Hotel today.
Yeah?
Thanks. That's pretty much it.
Oh,
You?
I've slept, mostly. How was the White Hotel?
Have you read it?
No, but I read some of the case histories it's based on.
You have? Freud? Case histories? You've read Freud.
Have you?
Well, no, but in this book, it starts out with this very highfalutin sexual dream
Oh
thing,
yeah, I've
you
heard
know?
everybody beats off when they read it. I'm sorry.
Uh-huh. You heard that?
Uh-huh.
Well, the book, it's very depressing. This lovely, very neurotic woman goes into therapy with Freud himself.
Right.
And he sort of cures her so she can live a few more years before being killed by the Nazis in a lime pit. Happy, happy stuff.
So, why were you in Europe for 10 years?
How'd you know I was in Europe for 10 years?
Word gets around.
You asked Tom about me? You've been asking around about me? Let's get married.
Okay.
I just went, you know?
No, he said there was a story and you'd have to tell me.
He did. Okay, here's the story, and I'm not making this up.
Okay.
And it's not as sad as it sounds.
Shoot.
My parents separated when I was 4 years old, so I went to live with my grandparents, who are unfortunately deceased now. I'm gonna make this as brief as possible.
Take your time. We can go
And-
to my place if you want. When you're done.
And everything worked out great for everybody, and it was amazing.
No. Go on.
Cool, are you serious about that?
I'm off in about 7 minutes. Your parents?
My parents. I'm 4 years old. I go to live with my grandparents. My grandfather had to go into a nursing home when I was 9, and my grandmother had to go when I was 11. They were both sick, so I went to go live with my mother, who by now is remarried to Hank.
Right.
Very unhappy person. Ridicules me in front of the other 2 children they've created from their unsavory loins. So I go to live with my father, also remarried, 3 other children. The new wife, Sophie, hates me even more than
Oh,
Hank.
this is like Dickens.
The only nice thing Sophie ever did for me was cook the same thing more than once when I made the mistake of saying I liked it.
What was it?
What I liked? Spätzles?
Oh God.
You've had spätzles?
Oh sure.
Do you like them?
I love them.
You do.
Anyway.
You love spätzles.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, everyone is unhappy now. Sophie really can't stand the sight of me because I remind her that my father was once married to someone else.
Right.
And my father doesn't seem too fond of me either. I don't know if he ever really was, but so, one night I say I'm going to the movies, and instead, I go to Europe.
What movie?
The Wild Bunch, I think. Why?
Wait, did you call first?
Not till I got there.
Europe?
And I called Colette.
That is good for you.
Yeah, so,
Why'd
you ask which
fabulous.
movie?
How did you eat? I mean,
well, I had about $3,000 saved up from my paper route, but that's a whole other kettle of...
Schmetzels?
Yeah.
So, you lived in Amsterdam?
You're a spy, aren't you?
Hey, kiddo. Hey, Taylor. This is Peter. Hi.
Nice to meet you.
You want to go?
Now? Nah. I like the little sign when you're getting your ticket at the roller coaster. Ride at your own risk. As if the management is not at all concerned with your safety. The entire contraption is about to collapse. And to top it off, there are supernatural forces just waiting to pull you off the rails into your cruelest, darkest nightmare. The wild blue. They want you to believe that anything can happen. And they're right.
So?
So they disowned you.
No, I never told them.
Oh.
I don't tell them everything. They don't know everything that I'm involved with.
Never known a communist before.
Socialist.
Socialist.
Well, I was only in the party for about 2 months.
What happened?
I realized they weren't interested in anything except being right.
Right.
And they didn't support Russia, obviously.
Uh-huh.
And they didn't support China because of all the capitalism. And they didn't support the United States. It's like, where are you going to live?
Right.
I started off by doing posters for them and flyers. I still did that even after I left and... What?
Nothing.
It was a strange time. You're a good listener.
So now you're a...
Oh, I guess I'm a Democrat.
Me too.
But they're such Republicans.
Your parents?
No, the Democrats. Beneath the skin.
Oh, huh.
I guess it's like the U.S. It isn't perfect.
Right. Where do they live?
My parents? Newport Shores. It's nice, actually.
What do they do?
My dad's a dentist.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Why?
No, I just think it's interesting.
It is?
I think so. I don't know.
Well, my mother's a mother.
You have any brothers or sisters? They must dote on you.
So, what did you do in Amsterdam? Do you speak Dutch?
Ja.
Say something in Dutch.
Je hebt er witte tanden.
Oh, what's that?
You have very white teeth.
Oh, thank you.
And now you say, om je beter mee op te eten.
What is it?
Om je beter mee op te eten.
Om je meter.
Beter.
Beter.
Mee op te eten.
Mee op te eten.
Om je beter mee op te eten.
Om je beter mee op te eten.
Great. You have a good ear.
That's good ear. Clean teeth.
You do.
What did I say?
I can't tell you.
I knew you were going
No,
to say
no.
that. I knew it.
It's untranslatable.
I'm sure it is.
I'll tell you someday.
So, what did you do there?
In Amsterdam?
Come on.
I will, I promise.
How old were you when you went?
16.
Oh, wow.
I catered around for the first couple of years and made sandwiches during the day. Then I tutored rich little cutie pies on their English and went to school at night. I finally came back when my dad died.
Oh. Do you ever see your mom or your family at all? Do you call them?
Nope.
You miss them? Huh.
This is great.
You want a Molson?
You drink Molson's?
Uh-huh.
In your own home?
I've been known to.
Really? That's a coincidence.
Coincidence?
Oh, no, I'll take it. Try it. Thanks. So, why can't you sleep? I want to solve this.
Oh, I wasn't exaggerating. It's really been since I was 14.
That's a lot of journal keeping. You see any doctors?
Oh, I've seen all the doctors.
Uh-huh.
Of every known persuasion.
Right.
I've ingested countless pills, liquids.
Wow.
I've seen an acupuncturist.
Thanks. What was it like?
Like little needles in your back.
Did it hurt?
Sometimes.
They always lie.
I know.
You're really beautiful.
Thank you.
You are.
Thank you.
This is not supposed to be the funny part.
I know, I'm sorry. I guess I'm just nervous.
Why are you nervous? Don't be nervous.
Alright.
Don't laugh. Okay, you can laugh. Am I going too fast? Is this tacky of me? Oh, good. Well, this is definitely the highlight of my weekend. So what do you think? Should we just watch TV, savor the memories of this, and anticipate the future? We shouldn't? I would really like to see you with all your clothes off and things like that.
I would really like to see you with all your clothes off and
Stuff like that? When you're first getting to know somebody in that blissful, psychotic first flush of love, it seems as if every aspect of their personality, their whole demeanor, the simple, lovely twist of their earlobe, their marvelous phone voice, to their soft, dark, wet, whatever, is somehow imbued with an extra push of color and intensity heretofore unknown. Christ!
What?
Happiness, are you?
Uh-huh.
You are? It's like a drug.
It is a drug.
Sex?
To snare us into mating.
Oh, I must be peaking then.
No, the body manufactures it, like
Oh.
epinephrine or something.
Maybe that's where they get the word crack.
Shut up! I prefer whole, frankly.
Hole?
And dick.
Slit.
Ugh.
This is sick.
Tool I like. It's practical.
Wait a minute. Did I detect an earlier note of cynicism in your comment about mating?
Oh. No.
You don't like kids?
No, I love them.
But you don't want to have them.
No, I don't.
Why not?
I just don't.
What, your career?
What career? No, I think kids are great. I don't think it's fair to raise them in the world. The way it is now.
Well, where are you going to do it? We're here.
I know, but...
Well, it's like what you were saying about the socialists, or say.
No, it's like the women in the White Hotel. People really do just struggle their whole lives just to die in lime pits. And not just in books. Women go blind from watching their children being murdered.
Not in this country, they don't.
No, they get shot on the sidewalk in front of their houses in some drug war. I mean, just what you went through, being passed around from one parent to another who didn't
Well, I
even...
survived.
I'll be lying in bed, late at night, and I'll look at the light in the room and suddenly see it all go up. In a blinding flash, in flames, and I'm the only one left alive. I can't look at you sitting there without imagining you dying. Bursting into flames, or...
No wonder you can't sleep.
The world is a really terrible place. It's too precarious. You want kids, obviously. I wish I could say I did.
It's okay.
What's your dirtiest fantasy?
Excuse me? No, I thought you just said, what's your dirtiest fantasy?
What?
I can't. No.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
Please?
Well, what's one of yours, though? I'd be curious.
I asked you first. Come on.
Oh, God.
Please?
Well, they change.
I'm sure. What's one?
One,
Uh-huh.
I guess, would be
Uh-huh.
if
Uh-huh.
someone who just happened to be around the apartment,
Uh-huh.
more or less got down on their hands and knees spontaneously and started crawling
Uh-huh.
and more or less unzip me with their teeth.
I'd do that.
You would?
Uh-huh.
Right now?
Uh-huh.
We saw each other every night for the next 6 weeks. And it wasn't just the knees and the teeth, despite what you think. Every once in a while, I'd pop into my old apartment to see if the view out on the airshaft had improved any. But my books had all found their way over to Rita's. And my clothes. And then... So that was the communist.
Socialist.
Socialist.
No, that was the one who liked to dress up, go out.
Oh, right, but you don't really like to go dancing though, do you?
Sometimes. I change.
Huh.
People do.
So before that was the communist.
Socialist.
Socialist. And before then?
Oh, it was just high school, you know? This looks great. Oh, but there was somebody else. John? No, I told you about John.
Is that what's going to happen to me? That's the one who wanted to run away with you, right, John?
John.
Is that what's going to happen to me?
You're gonna want to run away?
You're going to forget my name over dinner with someone else equally enamored of you and attribute it to your lousy memory?
Probably.
Let's see, Peter.
Peter.
What did he look like? And then you're going to tell them my dirtiest fantasy and how you degraded yourself for a home-cooked meal.
Mmm.
Ooh.
So, I told my parents about you.
What did you tell them?
Well, and I said that you were very considerate.
In what way?
Well, and I mean, we talked very frankly about sex.
You and your parents?
I said that you always brought protection.
You did not.
And that you were always very attentive to whether or not I had an orgasm.
Oh, this is such bullshit.
No. I said they should meet you. What do you think?
Protection.
They're nice.
I'm sure.
So, you free this weekend?
Sure.
Okay, don't be nervous.
All right. Do they know about my family and everything?
Uh-huh.
They do?
Uh-huh.
The whole story?
Uh-huh. My mother.
So everything.
Everything. Uh-huh.
Will you marry me?
Uh-huh.
You will?
Uh-huh.
I just wanted to hear how that sounded.
It sounds great.
So, you will then?
Uh-huh.
Well, this is too fast, isn't it?
Is it?
I don't think so.
Neither do I.
You'll marry me.
Uh-huh.
You will.
Uh-huh. Mom! Dad! Nice to meet you.
Dr. Boyle?
These are my parents.
So, I understand that you are a manager in a publishing firm?
That's correct, yes.
Well, that must be, what kind of firm is it?
Publishing.
What kind of... Don't belittle me in front of new people.
Daddy!
What kind of publishing firm is it, I was asking?
It's scientific publishing. We publish scientific publishing things. Journals. I knew that.
Do you want a beer?
Please.
In the morning, Rita.
Yes, Mother. We've been drinking nonstop for weeks. It's time you knew this about us.
I'll have one too then.
You will?
Me too.
Bunch of lushes here, Rita. You didn't tell me.
Oh, I could pull out 4 wisdom teeth on a 5th of Stoli.
You can.
We're just teasing you.
What kind of scientific?
Well, it's abstracting and indexing. It's a service.
Like a database?
It is a database.
It is a database. Covering?
All kinds of fields.
Well, all kinds.
Yeah, you know, everything from energy to robotics to medical articles. I memorized our marketing
You know,
material.
I think I've seen this.
Thank you.
Yes, I've seen this sort of thing.
Yeah.
So you're the manager?
The manager of digital transfer from fiche to
Microfiche.
So, what is it?
Microfiche, dear.
It's like microfilm, only smaller.
Uh-huh.
Little film.
Oh.
So why do you do that?
Microfiche? We
No,
don't.
transfer.
Oh, right. Because in case you want to do a search and you need to
yes,
locate an old-
a recent article.
Why?
Well, it saves space. They used to use film, and now it's all digital.
Oh.
All right, we approve.
Daddy!
Marshall!
Maybe now she'll get some sleep.
How long have you two been going out?
Over a year now.
About that, yeah.
Rita's told us that you've been abroad.
I have, yes.
Where?
In Amsterdam mostly, but.
Oh, Marshall's been in Vietnam.
Oh, really? Was it nice there?
Nice.
Oh, some people might have been able to relax. I don't know. Bullets flying.
Right.
Oh, we're just playing with you.
Okay, here you go.
Daddy?
This is the only scar you will ever see in the shape of a
Please,
saxophone.
Daddy, no.
It really is. We're just kidding.
Really?
No, if he's going to be in the family, he needs to see these things.
Daddy!
I stood in front of the full-length mirror in their upstairs guest room, looking out over the yard at the little tent, and the band, and the food, which had been catered. I felt a certain kinship with these people, the caterers.
Don't look, it's bad luck.
Oh, okay, what? Wait, you don't really believe that, do you?
You looked.
No, I didn't.
You're looking.
No, I won't look. I
No,
won't.
you've already cursed the first 14 years of our marriage.
I love you.
Even when I'm 100 years old with a mustache and yellow teeth.
I'll still love you.
Even when I'm sagging down to here and I'm bald.
I'll love you all the more.
You will?
Yes, I promise.
Even when I never want to make love and I can't remember anything.
You can't remember anything now.
That's true. Okay.
Wait. What about me?
What about you? You okay?
Great, Tom.
They're holding for the musicians.
Okay.
Now listen, there isn't anything to worry about here.
I know that.
This is a natural step in life's plan, like sliding down a banister.
Right.
One that churns into a razor blade. No, I don't want you to think of this as anything more than one of the little skirmishes we all wage each and every day of our lives in the eternal struggle against mediocrity and decay. Straighten the tie.
Straighten my tie.
Fix your face. You're not compromising yourself.
Thank you.
Not at all. Now you see all those middle-aged men down there in the checked pants and their wives and the flouncy dresses?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they were all very hip ones too, but there's the music. Are you okay?
Just go.
Relax. I've got the ring.
Great. Go.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered together here in the sight of God in the face of this company to join this man, Peter, and this woman, Rita, in holy matrimony. A marriage between two people is said to symbolize a mystical union. This is something not to be entered into lightly, but carefully, with reverence and serious consideration. Endeavor to keep the solemn vows you are about to make. Live with tender consideration for each other. Conduct your lives in honesty and in truth, and your marriage will last. This should be remembered as you now declare your desire to be wed.
I, Peter, do take thee, Rita, to be my wedded wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish until death do us part, according to God's holy ordinance, and thereto I do pledge thee my troth.
I, Rita, take thee, Peter, to be my wedded husband, to have and to hold for better or for worse, for richer or for poor, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish till death do us part. According to God's holy ordinance, I pledge thee my troth.
From that Rita and Peter have consented together in holy matrimony, and have witnessed the same before God and this company, pledging their faith and declaring the same, I now pronounce, by the authority committed unto me as a minister of God, that they are husband and wife, according to the ordinance of God and the law of this state. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Okay.
I think a little applause would be in order.
Then there was some polite applause, like we'd made a good putt or something, and then we all made a beeline for this champagne with the strawberries in it.
Peter, you remember my Aunt Dorothy and Uncle Fred?
So good to see you.
Peter and Rita, that's very euphonious.
Isn't it? Sometimes you get Peter and Rita. Oh, or Peter and Rita.
Excuse me, Rita. Who's the old guy in the green coat over by the food?
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Smush together, everybody! Come on! Marshall!
Okay.
Marshall!
What?
Get in the picture, come on!
Jesus Christ, I thought you were on fire.
All right, get in, everybody. Say bullshit. Smile.
Bullshit.
Wait, I want to get another picture. Oh, don't finish. All right. Say bullshit.
Bullshit.
Oh, I have my face in a funny position.
Whose fault is that?
Oh, I don't say it's always that way.
Excuse me, Mom. Who's the guy over by the bar?
Who?
See who I mean?
Oh,
Isn't he great?
I thought he was with your firm. Marsh? Right behind me, don't look. He's very peculiar.
Never seen him before in my life.
He's not with the club, is he?
Congratulations, both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I'm Tom McGowan.
Make a lovely couple.
Your name, I'm sorry.
And what a wonderful day for it.
Good to meet you.
How precious the time is and how little we realize it until it's almost gone.
You'll have to forgive us, but none of us seems to remember who you are.
It's all right, Daddy.
I'd just like to wish the two young people well and perhaps kiss the bride before I'm on my way.
Well,
I'd be flattered.
Some
Thank
angle
you.
this guy's got.
My blessings to you. And you.
Oh,
do you want to sit down?
Fred, get the chair.
Too much blood rushing the wrong place, I guess.
Are you busy? Here you go now.
Hey, honey.
Just
I thought you
Honey,
said
what's happening? Why is
take
everybody?
it easy now.
Peter.
Just breathe for me, nicely.
Daddy, that is me.
he thinks Marsh is his father.
Where do you live? Can you tell us?
You know, he's going to be fine. Everybody just relax.
Get him a glass of water, Fred.
He's had too much to drink, I suspect. A little too much champagne, am I right?
Should I call an ambulance, Marshall?
No, dear. I think he'll be all right.
Yes, there's too much to drink. Too much
Yes,
to
that's
drink.
right. Somebody get him a cup of coffee.
Coffee. Make it coffee. Where do you live? Can you tell us?
Please.
Is there someone we can call?
Sorry for the trouble I
No,
caused.
there's no trouble.
Don't let him, honey.
We just want to see you don't hurt yourself.
Here you go. No, thank you. No, thank you.
He doesn't want it. Just don't let him wander off is all I'm saying.
All right,
He
Marian.
can fall and he can hurt himself. That's all.
He's not gonna sue us, trust me.
And find out where he lives.
He'll be fine.
I'm sure he's a neighbor or someone's gardener. Oh,
There you go.
I know everyone in a 5-mile radius. Marion, stay here. Go
Marian.
with her. Oh, he is not going to bite me. No, stop it. Oh, Freddie, if you want to come.
Are you okay? Are you sure?
Oh, what a fuss. Forget about it. Pretend it never even happened.
We're okay, thanks.
Don't you both look so wonderful? And you notice who you wanted to kiss, not me. Oh, you're gonna have such a good time on your honeymoon. Where is it that you're going again now? Marion told me.
Jamaica.
Oh, that's right. For how long?
2 weeks.
Oh, they loved it there last year. Your mom and dad? Well, I'll leave you two alone. Do you want another glass of champagne while I'm at the bar?
No, thank you.
No?
That was really weird though, wasn't it? Calling me honey? He just seemed so vulnerable. I swear I've never seen him before. Are you sure you're okay? You seem kind of... Okay.
Unbelievable.
Oh, what happened?
You just took off down the street, kept going.
Everything's going to be fine. It's all under control.
Guess you thought you were both kind of cute, huh?
Poor babies. Just spoil your whole wedding. Have a glass of champagne, Marion. No, my God, I'll throw up all those strawberries. Your father seems to think that that's the Evans gardener, but I don't think it is. Do you?
Enough, Marian.
That is not the Evans gardener, is it, Rita?
It must have been my kisses all.
That's right.
Drives the men wild.
Well, this is a party after all.
Look to the lucky couple.
For they're a jolly good couple, for they're a jolly good couple,
But they're a jolly good couple.
which nobody can deny.
Then there was a toast to us, and to love, and to Jamaica, and to our airline flight, and to airline safety, and to the old drunk, whoever he was. I was completely trashed by the time the limo pulled up to take us to the airport. Dr. Boyle told us to sign whatever we wanted onto his hotel bill, his treat, and off we went. The entire plane flight down and first night straight through at the hotel. Rita slept like a baby. I couldn't for some reason. I kept hearing the poor old guy calling me honey. Honey, it's me. Who's me? And I wanted to protect him. In the morning, we headed down to the pool. Husband and wife. You sure you don't want one of these?
Just a seltzer, please.
Another for me, thanks. What's that?
You like?
Yeah, sure. Where'd you get it?
Just now.
Here at the shop? That's not gold, is it?
14 carats.
You're kidding. How much was it?
1,500 or so.
Dollars?
What? He said to charge anything.
You charged $1,500 to your dad's hotel bill.
I like it.
Okay, it's like a charm bracelet, right?
It is a charm bracelet.
Like what old women wear? All right, okay. If you like it, I think it's great.
Relax, we're on vacation.
I know.
And you're my puppy.
Puppy.
And the world is a wonderful place to live. Admit it. Do my bet?
25? No. I keep thinking about poor old schmuck from the wedding.
That feels good, darling.
Who do you suppose he was? The old guy.
Oh, I suppose he was my fairy godfather, come to sprinkle the fairy dust on us.
Aren't you the least bit curious?
Nope, come for a swim.
Well, but you just put the stuff on.
I know, come on. I'll race you.
Our first full day of marriage, and she seemed like a different Rita. It's the excitement, I told myself, and come on, it's the rest of your life. You want it to be wonderful. It's perfectly natural to ask, am I the right person for her? Or is she the right person for me? And who the hell is she anyway?
Oh, I love it here, don't you? Yellow birds, so high on banana tree.
Are you sorry you married me?
No?
Rita, you're supposed to laugh.
Oh, shut up.
Okay.
I want to go scuba diving, and I want to go jet skiing, and I want to go up to the mountains to see the monkeys. And maybe catch a soccer game. All with you on my arm.
You ever think how we're one whole separate being beside one another? Each with our own beating heart and a soul and all our memories? How I can never, no matter how close we become, share your past, be with you as a 9-year-old or as a baby.
Don't worry about it, all right?
I wasn't.
Just to take things as they come and enjoy them. That's what life is for.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Feast away.
All right, I wasn't going to bring this up, but now just hear me out, because I know what you're going to say. Okay, you know how you never get any time to work on your portfolio? Well, I was thinking that now that we just have the one rent, now just for a little while, not forever, what if you quit tending bar and let me support you?
Sure.
Really? You consider it?
Why not?
Really?
Like you bring home the bacon for a while, right?
Right.
If you'd want to.
I'm sorry, babe, I'm freaking out here. Are you sorry you married me?
No? Oh.
I'm serious this time.
Don't be a silly.
Okay. Okay. Not okay. The days went by. We went to the soccer game. We windsurfed, or wind fell. We ate, we snorkeled, we walked out on the beach, always under a ton of sunscreen. And Rita was tireless, fearless, and sleepy. Not that there was anything wrong with that, no. Nothing was wrong exactly, but nothing felt. About a week into the vacation,
Something from the bar?
Another seltzer, please, and clean this up, would you? It's drawing flies.
I'll have a Long Island iced tea this time, thanks. Doesn't it ever bother you, though? The whole black-white thing? I mean, it's obviously a class issue here in Jamaica. Not that it isn't in Seattle, but you'd think they'd just rise up and kill us all poolside.
Why is that?
Because we have the money and they don't?
Well, we worked for it, didn't we?
Well, in this case, your father worked for it, but, well, you talk about the world being so precarious, you know, everything ending in a blinding flash. Well, it would just seem a little less likely if things were a little more egalitarian, wouldn't it? You know, a little more even distribution of the wealth?
You want to give him your money? Go ahead.
Well, no, that's not what I meant.
Peter, you're doing it again.
I know.
You take a perfect situation, you pee all over it. Be happy.
I was just talking about the people we saw living in abandoned cars and refrigerators out by the airport.
Now, that was terrible, but you don't have to look at it, do you?
Oh, good attitude. Look, you know, I was just making conversation. Rita, you're the commie in the closet, not me.
What you reading?
Freud, case histories.
Oh, sounds interesting. Can I read it when you're through?
I'm sorry, sir, but the bartender don't know what it is.
Long Island iced tea? What goes into one? Rita, an iced tea, how do you make it?
I'm sorry, darling, I've forgotten.
What, do you have it written down behind the bar or something?
I'm on vacation.
So you can't remember the drink recipe for something I'd like to order?
Yes, that's it. On the money, bingo. It's a real busman's holiday with you around, isn't it? You could fuck up a wet dream.
Nothing right now, thanks. It's one thing to forget a drink recipe or a book you read a long, long time ago. Maybe. But your ideals? It was as if she had switched channels, switched something. Our last night, we walked out on the beach in a cool mist, like cloth being pulled against your skin.
Oh, it's so beautiful out here, isn't it? It's great to be alive and young. There will never be a more perfect night. Or a more perfect chance for two people to love each other. They don't try so hard. I remembered the recipe for Long Island iced tea. White rum, vodka.
You don't have to prove anything to me, Rita.
Okay.
You know, I was just thinking about you growing up. Like, what was it like having a surgeon for a father?
Oh, I always thought it was nice. He helps people.
And what about your brothers and sisters? What did they think?
You'd have to ask them.
Nobody's memory is that bad. Unless she was just toying with me, but that wasn't like Rita at all. Not unless something was terribly, terribly wrong.
Peter, make love to me.
Here?
No one will see. I want to have your baby. I want your baby inside me.
You don't know how that makes me feel.
Yes, I do.
You don't want babies, remember? You've read Freud's case histories, and your father's a dentist, not a surgeon. You don't have any brothers and sisters.
Why are you telling me all of this?
What, are you teasing me?
Of course, I was teasing you. Did you think I didn't know those things, sweetie?
You don't call me that, or puppy. You don't say, don't be a silly, or bring home the bacon. You're not drinking, you're not using salt. Rita, you're suddenly just...
I want to have your baby. I'm taking better care of myself, that's all.
No. You are a communist, or socialist, Democrat, whatever. You don't defend the social order in Jamaica or anywhere else. It's like you're just not you. It's like you don't even need me anymore.
You need to take a hot bath and look at the moon and breathe life in.
Rita is afraid of life. She doesn't drink it in.
I'm going to insist that you see somebody when we get back to Seattle.
Je hebt er wieder tonten.
Thank you.
What did I say?
You said my teeth are white. You know what you said.
Yes, thank you, my baby. Now what do you say?
What do you mean?
What's your line? What do you say? Your line, you memorized it.
I'm sorry, Peter.
Dutch, Rita, what do you say?
I say good night.
No, Rita, please.
Hey, watch it, pal.
Rita, I want you to be you. I want you.
I am me. This is all I am. I'm sorry I can't be whatever it is you want me to be. This is me. And maybe what you saw wasn't there at all.